Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is the Ubiquiti U6 Mesh. It's a wireless 6 access point. This is the device itself. I'm not going to give you a big overview, but I'm going to show you what you're going to get in the box to start with. All right, so you are going to get a Poe injector. It's a UPoE, so this is a 48 volt Poe injector. You have got your cloverleaf power in that side. Obviously, you're going to pop your LAN in from one of those with the one LAN port, and then out the other side, you're going to have the mix of power and Ethernet, and then you're going to run that up to your device. All right, so you're going to get that. You are going to get your power cord. Here's your cloverleaf. This is one of our earlier models that we've brought in. So it is got a European cable, but you should get a cable that matches the region you're in when you buy it. You are going to get some zip ties. This can be pole mounted, all right, which we'll show you how it all fits together in a moment. You are going to get a little, well, get started guide is probably too big a word. You're going to get a few QR codes on how to find some more instructions and your little conformity guide there. You're going to get a packet of lugs and screws to be able to mount that to the wall or however you decide. You will get your pole mounting bracket, which we'll have a look at in a moment. And you get two different fitments for the bottom of the device, which again, I will show you how all of that fits together in a moment. So let's have a look at the device itself. All right, probably not a lot to show you. Ubiquiti always show this as being the same size as a Coke can. That's probably an American Coke can. Ours are probably about a 330 ml, probably about this high and obviously a little bit rounder. All right, but that's the front of the device. Let me just rotate that round for you so you can see the back. You can see your reset switch and your Ethernet in. If I put it this way up, you can see again where your cable feed would be, and we'll talk about the bottom of this in a moment. That is really all there is to the device. You get two bases for it. This is the standard base that comes already fitted. This is designed just to pop straight onto your desk. So that just fits and pushes into place. You've now just got a nice neat hole for your Ethernet cable to come out. And obviously that can now sit on your flat surface. If you then take this out, which hopefully I can do, let's just give this a go. Now that I put it in, there we go. All right, we can now replace this for a different base plate. Works in a fairly similar way, but what you can actually see is this has got some screw holes on the bottom. So you could obviously fix this permanently to something, but we will also be able to use this in a moment to show you how I can wall or pole mount this. So again, this is going to slip into place and clip into place there. All right. And now I can use our further mounting bracket that I showed you. So this has a, let me just see if we can do that. You can see the cutout holes that are here. This is where we're going to run our zip ties through. If we're going to mount it to a pole, we can see a slight groove in there to allow it to grip to the pole. But we also have two screw holes straight in there if we were to drill that and fix that directly to the wall. We can then take our plate that we had before and we can just push this into place like this. All right, and now our unit can be fixed. There are various other fitments for this. It does fit the same as the Flex HD, which is the same shape. There's a ceiling mount that allows that to be recessed back up into the ceiling void, a bit like the G3 Flex cameras. So that really is everything about this. It has a published throughput of around up to about 5 gigabits a second. It's a 4x4 in the Wi-Fi 6 and 4 gigahertz range, and it's a 2x2 in the 2.4 gigahertz. Sorry, it's got a 1 gig Ethernet port, so do be aware of that. But hopefully that's been useful. That is what is now called the U6 Mesh, the wireless 6 Mesh. But it's very similar to what was the generation before, the Wi-Fi 5, but was the Flex HD. Hopefully it's been useful. Do head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got loads more box openings on wireless network and firewall devices. how to set up Unify Network, how to set up Unify Protect, or even how to protect your network with firewall appliances. So do subscribe and stay up to date.